looking over the evidence you have provided, and reading the notes from your previous judge, I feel as though I am ready to proceed with my verdict. While this was an extremely short notice emergency hearing, the fact that Sean has not bothered to attempt to attend this hearing shows me exactly where his priorities lie. This man has not attempted to have a meaningful relationship with his children for months. I see no reason for him to have regular, unsupervised visitations. I feel it is in the children's best interest to aware you with sole physical custody of the children until he shows that he cares. Until he is able to show the courts he cares, visitation will be at your discretion. I hope things turn around and he can correct this behavior for his children. Until then, this court is dismissed. Thank you, Your Honor. When will I be allowed to pick my boys up for a weekend? We would like to plan a family trip with them. According to our current court order from the emergency hearing, visitation is at my discretion. I am fine with you coming to visit them for a few hours, but you will not be taking them unsupervised. I had no knowledge of this emergency hearing. That seems unconstitutional to decide on my parenting time when I was not able to be present. You were served with the papers for it. If you read the papers, you would have known. That's bullshit. You must have paid someone off because I never received this information. You have once again tried to lie and ruin my relationship with my children. I will be calling my own emergency hearing now, and I will get what I want. You're going to regret not just agreeing to work with me. Court is now in session to establish a permanent custody schedule for the children of Sean and Sheri. Sean, I am glad you were able to actually attend this time around. I am glad to be here, Your Honor. I was never informed of the last hearing. Sheri claims that I was served, but I swear to you that I never was. Okay, well, let's get started. You requested this emergency hearing to ask for full custody of your sons due to abudalery in their mother's household. Is this correct? Yes, Your Honor. She is unable to properly care for my sons. Just the other week, our youngest was seen in the emergency room due to burns from hot water on her watch. Clearly, she is not fit to be the primary parent. Is this so? Sheri, can you explain to me what exactly happened? It will just be a lie, no matter what she says. Yes, there was an incident with my son needing medical attention. He had pulled down a hot drink from the counter when I placed it down. It was accidental and he received immediate treatment. Though I would like to point out that if Sean is so concerned about me not properly caring for the children, why has he not seen them or called them in months? Why did he not come to hospital when I informed him of the accident? Your Honor, my relationship with my children has been controlled since birth by their mother. All I ask is for private time with my children to really establish a healthy relationship with them without her interference. I am fine with not being involved in the supervised visitations. If he would rather go through a visitation center and conduct visits there, that is fine with me. But I am uncomfortable with sudden unsupervised visits. Your Honor, before the order was lifted and I went through Sheri's mother for visitation, I never missed. I took every opportunity to see my kids that I was offered. I feel as though I have earned at least a weekend. I'm a much better parent than her. That isn't the case. When dealing with my mother, he would commonly go months without seeing the boys. He has never been consistent. Okay, that's enough. I have heard enough bickering and back and forth for one day. We are here to decide what is best for the children, and this fighting is not going to help us get there. Children need both of their parents involved in their lives. Sheri, has Sean ever physically hurt the boys or caused them harm? Besides trying to unalive me while pregnant, I suppose not. Does he have a criminal record? I have never been arrested in my entire life. So why am I such a danger that I can't see my babies? I've never hurt my children, and never would. I understand the hesitation on your behalf because of the history of domestic violence between the two of you. But this is family court. Unless he physically harms the children or harms you in front of them, that does not mean he cannot be a good father. So I just have to wait for something to happen to my kids before the court will protect them. There is nothing to protect them from. I would never let them get hurt like you have. I am a good father. And Olivia will be a wonderful stepmother. She already loves them like her own even though she's never met them. I have heard enough to decide on my judgment. This court believes that children should have access to a normal relationship with both. I believe that this father should be able to establish a healthy relationship with his children without outside interference. I am willing to grant him every other weekend visitation from Friday at 6 p.m. to Sunday at 6 p.m. For now, though, I will allow the mother to remain in full legal custody of the children. After a healthy relationship is established, we can revisit giving the father a portion of legal rights as well. Due to the nature of the restraining order against Olivia by the mother in the past, I am willing to also grant the right of first refusal to the mother. If the father is unable to be with the children during his time, mother gets first priority. Thank you so much, Your Honor. I truly believe in my heart you have saved my children's lives. Court is now dismissed. I wish you both well in your future co-parenting and eval. My song to you, as to why I would have never married you. Ha 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 ha. Dude, grow up. It's the truth. You're a thought. A big, fat, ugly thought. Thank God I got rid of you. Sean, don't sound desperate. It was me that ended things with you when you put your hands on me, and you've been begging to get me back for the last 3 years. Stop trying to start drama with the mother of your children. Good night. That's bullshit. You know you would have been on your knees begging for all this if I would have met you at the hospital after you hurt my baby boy. You lying ass thought. By the way, is there a McDonald's by your house? I'm hungry AF, and I know your big ass would know exactly where it is. Lol, I know this is your first weekend visitation with the boys. Do you have everything you need for them for the weekend? If there's something they need, I can send it with them. I don't need shit from you. Back off. Okay, that's fine. I emailed you the other day a copy of important medical information and their insurance information. Did you get that? Jesus, woman, shut the fuck up. I can handle my own children. I'm not a shitty parent like you. There's no reason to act like this. I just want to make sure the kids have everything they'll need and you're aware of their individual needs and health concerns. Their health concerns are all because you don't know how to take care of a kid. If they lived with me, they would be fine. Now fuck off. I bet they won't even want to come back after this weekend. Hey, why is Son's eyes so swollen and red? He's extremely congested too. He coughed the whole way home. Was anyone sick at your house? Nobody was sick. He's fine. Kids cough, you need to chill out. I know kids get sick. I'm not upset if he has a cold, but he is extremely miserable. Did he have any exposure to any of his allergens? What allergies? You never told me about any allergies. The email I sent you with their medical information? That's why I told you about it the day before pickup. Mainly pet dander, especially cats. He is not allergic to cats. He slept with Olivia's two cats in his bed all weekend and was fine. You probably exposed him to something just to try and blame shit on me.